Introducing, for the first time in history, from Boardroom Productions, it is Boardroom Banter. Featuring your chairman of the board, David.
What is happening, everybody?
The Chief Mayhem Officer, Derek.
Yo, 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 what is up?
And myself, Greg, your Chief of Obscurity. This content is explicit. Discretion is advised.
Welcome, everybody, to Boardroom Banter. My name is David. To my left here in this room is Derek.
Yo, 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 what is up?
And to my right is Greg.
That's me.
We want to welcome everybody to our first episode on Boardroom Banter. The name explains itself. We're bored. We're in a room. It's actually a sex dungeon more than anything else. And we just like to banter. So
Now, David, do you require a waiver?
No, there is
No
nothing to sign.
signatures?
No signatures. It's just if you're easily offended, or if you have small kids in a room with you or anything like that, we would suggest not doing any of that.
Well, in your home, though I won't describe it, is located more than 100 feet away or 100 yards away from any school. So
Yes. So we're safe there.
you're zoned. You're zoned for adult activity.
Exactly. That's the only way to do it.
There's a lot of objects here for a sex dungeon.
I
There
agree.
are actually.
And the panda
Yeah.
looking at you.
That
Yeah.
just makes it better.
That's Wood Wilson up there.
Always saying hi.
He needs a gimp mask.
It would it would work out really nice if you did. Yeah.
So here's the thing: is I understand like the chains and the whips, and I get the table over there with the restraints and all those wiggly objects in the corner. But what's the yo-yo for?
So if you remember back in like the 1500s, like the Spanish Inquisition and all that, when they had super bad torture,
Okay,
you wrap that around someone's
area.
yes, yes,
Cylindrical area
or
void area. I guess you can't wrap it around a void.
You know what? If it's big enough, gravity will do anything.
I don't have that problem.
So
Just
let
saying.
me ask you this.
Just saying.
After you have wrapped this yo-yo string around their cash and prizes,
Yes.
what is step 2?
Step 2 is trying to make them confess.
Oh. Now, did they actually do something?
Or
Or
else-
is this like
no.
where you're just like mind controlling them and just like totally mind fucking them
Well, I mean, you can.
into admitting they did something they didn't do?
I mean, that's the whole purpose of it. Because I have to put on a show for the rest of the audience. The crowd needs blood. That was the whole purpose of it, right?
Well, I know they can get that at least once a month.
Well, that's true.
Which
Either
brings
that
me
or
to
you
another point.
Oh, what's up?
Why is it, if there was vampires in this world, why wouldn't they just go after tampons? They're like popsicles on a stick for them.
Well, you can survive eating rats, but that doesn't mean I'm doing it.
I mean,
And usually it's pretty, it's not the
it's
most...
still.
It's not the most moist.
They're
okay?
pretty moist.
Oh, I mean, I said the most moist, okay? Not...
It would have to be fresh. It couldn't be like he checked that one little tiny tin trash
It's not
can
like
in the
it's not
ladies'
like
stall.
the chick.
But if he's got like 7 or 8 of those motherfuckers,
It's not like the chick sitting at the corner getting ready to take on a John, takes it out, throws it in the trash. Mr. Vampire comes by 3 hours later and he smells blood and he's no, like he can't. No,
I feel like there'd be vampires waiting.
It's not happening.
What about
I-
popsicles?
I have heard those things referred to as a vampire tea bag.
What about popsicles? You
I
can
mean,
make popsicles.
Now, if a vampire decided to do... Now, the vampire, if he was walking by 3 hours after in the alleyway and he smelled it and he's like, ooh, fresh blood, blah, 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 right? He'd go home and he'd say, I'm going to make some tea with this shit. So he just takes it home and there you go.
Does he have to
Douches
wring it
it
out
in
to
the tea?
get the tea at the end
Does
of
he
it?
do- shit in the tea?
if he's trying to get like deep flavor, He may wring it out to get that little extra
Well,
out of it.
How
Douche.
absorbent are these things?
Come on now, you're married, you know.
You know.
Well, I haven't measured their pre-use weight and post-use weight, so
Do you guys ever get stuck too, like at the grocery store, and they're like, "I'm so embarrassed to buy these. Will you buy these for me?" Like,
No,
so
it's never happened for me.
I don't even go to the grocery store.
mine will ask me to grab some, but for the most part, handles it on her own.
I don't go to the store enough.
Yeah,
Well, it's too people-y.
you don't even know where that aisle is.
Exactly. Well, there's that too. Is it next to the toilet paper?
No, but that would be convenient.
It's by the condoms.
What?
Yeah, it's in the health, the
Why-
personal health section.
Why would they put that next to condoms?
I mean,
That makes zero sense.
They have the condoms, the douches,
Unless it's a subliminal message or something like that, where hey. But I thought that.
they got the Trojan cock rings.
But it's supposed to be that's butt time, right? It's butt stuff month.
Butt stuff month. There's a whole month when that happens.
there is a
every
whole month.
is just butt stuff month.
No, there is a whole month that happens.
Can. It's delightful. But isn't that what that's supposed to be? It's like once a month. Hey, I'm not going to wear a What? No. I mean, it's bloody.
I think it's a week. I think it's a butt week,
Yes.
not a month.
Well,
I guess it depends on the lady, right?
butt stuff week.
Or whoever.
However you want to go
Butt
about
stuff
it.
Yeah.
year, butt
Yeah.
stuff life.
It depends on
You
the
know.
recipient of
Exactly.
How
the
much
butt
stuff can you fit in your butt?
Well, yeah, you
What
know?
if they prefer the butt stuff?
I mean, unless you're, dating a trans woman, then it's yearly.
It's all the time.
It's every day.
There's no difference.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, one thing I've been wondering about in this sex dungeon for a while, though.
Huh. I got an answer for you, maybe.
I know Delta makes some mighty fine airplanes, like the company or Delta Airlines. Is that the same company as that
You would think.
fucking table saw?
No, you would think, but
Yes, we have a table saw in our sex dungeon.
well, some people like a
We
crosscut.
split the wood.
Yeah.
Some people like a crosscut from time to time.
But is that like the same? Like,
No.
can I trust that like the airplane?
No, because see, what you're thinking, the airplane is Boeing.
It's
Delta, the company, buys the airplane from Boeing, and then they slap their name on it.
Well,
And
that's a
they
good
drive
airplane
you
then.
around in it.
Yeah, and
Drunk.
then they just fly
Drive
around
you?
and- well, they got to drive you on the tarmac there for a little bit. So
True.
there's that, and then they.
Then they switch pilots and one actually flies.
Yeah.
So the co-pilot is the one driving the airplane around the whole airport, and then the
Pretty
pilot's
much.
like, "All right,
am I
son, let me take over.
Yeah. How am I doing, Dad? Terrific, Timmy.
Doing great, son.
You're doing
Now,
good."
so good.
Now sit there and shut up and pour me a whiskey while I pull this bird into the air.
So did we just figure out what a co-pilot's job is?
Yeah,
Do they just
pretty
drive
sure
around
it's
the
to-
airports?
I mean, they literally.
Do they get a little wheel on that side and they're like, "Okay, let me unlock it for you. Here you go, buddy."
Do you remember the movie Airplane?
No.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Roger.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. You got it.
What's my vector, Victor?
You'll just have to watch it to understand,
Nah,
Derek.
probably not.
Sorry.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yep.
The guy was hilarious.
Don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Naked Gun 2.5.
Naked Gun 33 and a third.
I don't like watching that old movies.
And then,
my God.
what was the one he did
Dude.
with Charlie Sheen?
I like that
Are you
guy.
talking about Hot Shots?
Yeah.
That guy did
Yeah.
crack rocks
And-
the size of golf balls.
And Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah. That was the better
Charlie
of the
Sheen
two.
went hard.
Well,
Yeah,
of course
he
he
did.
did.
He was winning.
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, fuck. And that was even a time in America where he didn't really even get scrutinized too much. He didn't
No.
really get taken down too much. I mean, 2.5
Well-
Men, he lost that. But besides that, he was like, I smoke crack rocks the size of golf balls.
You got to remember, he was
with porn stars.
pre-internet. It was
I mean, even all that was internet.
It was
like
a lot.
all the porn stars and everything. That was,
but it was a lot easier to get away with that stuff. And then the end of his quote unquote career, if you even want to call it that, that was in the advent of when social media was really like at its peak to where stuff like that can come out and be said.
I mean, once Ashton Kutcher took over, that show was never the same.
It was never the same, but you know, and
it was still funny in a way, but
it was. But Charlie, I mean, he was the character. That was the show. Was Charlie Sheen. It was funny with John Ritter and all those guys, but still,
it was Charlie Sheen.
It was Charlie Sheen. At the end of the day,
Yeah, definitely.
Didn't sound the same.
No,
at all.
Wasn't the same.
No.
And
But
it's
that's the present day right now. Everybody,
everybody's
you
too
do
fucking
or
soft.
say something wrong, then they just axe you.
right.
But if you're, then you could be a company like Disney that just keeps stringing along, just
Decades of blatant, interesting things.
just weird shit after weird shit, taking a bomb after a bomb after a flop, and they just keep pushing it like it's gonna work one time.
I'm not going to ruin anything at all.
At some point, it's gonna work. Deadpool, on the other hand,
Okay, so that's what I was just going to say. I'm not going to ruin anything at all.
Still haven't
But
seen it. I
the
hate you both.
Deadpool and the Fox
yeah. Oh,
comments and everything else, if
the
you
20th
noticed all the
century-
little shit that
Oh.
you saw in that movie, it was...
It was a great movie.
Oh.
I mean,
think, like you said, fuck number 2.
Yep.
1 and 3. One's better still because
It's the original.
number 1.
That was the one.
That was the one.
But
I mean,
1, 3, and 2 is how I would
Yeah.
go. Like how I would try and rate that. But
and
the amount
holy fuck, Hugh Jackman is still fucking ripped, dude.
jacked, bro.
Holy fuck.
Steroids and HGH are a great thing.
I mean,
See,
fuck.
that guy's like in his mid 50s.
I'm fat as fuck and I'm
That's what
35.
I'm saying. I need to. Facebook gives me plenty of ads. I should just do it.
Try one of those weird drugs
I'm gonna
that
get
show
on
up.
that. I'm gonna get on that TRT. I'm gonna
That
get like,
Ozempic
I'm gonna
shit
get on
that's
no,
like the,
fuck that. No, I'm gonna get on that TRT, bro. Testosterone replacement.
I can
get
get you some of that.
Vitor Belfort in the UFC days, bro.
I'll get you real testosterone.
Which is-
and not free-range testosterone supplements that you're going to spend all your
Get
money
like
on.
Alistair Overeem when he was Alistair Ubereem. Have you ever seen pictures before?
How about you just be the fucking giant?
Are you talking about like the guy from Game of Thrones?
No. That's the mountain.
Yeah. Okay.
The giant, you know?
The Giant.
Andre the Giant.
No.
Who are you?
There was
talking
Andre
about?
the Giant, and there was the Giant in wrestling, which they said was Andre the Giant's son, but it was the Big Show. Paul White was
Yeah.
called the Giant when he first came. His stage name was called the Giant.
Really?
Yeah, I like Big Show.
Yeah,
Big Show was good.
yeah, but if you look at it, so Preston the Giant,
Well,
so
Big Show.
he was originally, I think, called the Giant, and that's why everybody like had the correspondence with Andre the Giant being his dad. But I don't even think that was a real thing. I think that was all a rumor. But I think it was the Giant. If I'm not corrected, we have the chairman looking up these facts right now.
Oh, I'm not looking that up. Fuck you.
Oh.
I got a question for you.
This was Alistair Ubereem in the days of TRT replacement therapy.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he was once the female version of him was once better.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Specimen. Post that. Let's see here. There you go. There's post.
It's not terrible.
When the UFC actually started testing again, like for steroids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you fell off, bum boy. You fell off. There was a couple guys that were like that though, and yeah, I'm just saying, maybe I should get on that. I could probably,
Yeah.
I mean, I could drink. I could stop drinking beer too.
Don't explode your heart with that stuff.
By the way, everybody that is listening to us tonight, this episode is brought to you by the one and the only Boardroom Banter Ale.
It is the
Get it
most
nowhere.
delicious beer you will never taste.
Yeah, you're not going to find it anywhere.
I wish it could hit your lips, but at the same time, I wish it doesn't.
Yeah.
It is cheap fun.
Very, very cheap fun.
So here is a picture
Yeah, I'm seeing that
of
right
him
now.
when he was actually
when he had hair.
the Giant. Yeah.
So he tried being like a pseudo Andre. Is that where you're
Yeah.
getting at? Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, in a way, when he first came, like he
So
was,
people that aren't watching right
so
now,
there is him with Andre the Giant right
Derek
there.
is on his phone right now on
Dang.
Google, showing us some pictures of Andre the Giant and
And
the
he's-
Big Show.
he's
standing.
taller.
I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought
Yeah.
Andre would have been taller than the Big
Yeah.
Show. To be honest, that's a pretty cool picture.
Yeah. I didn't even know that existed.
Rest in
That's
peace,
kinda cool.
Andre the Giant. Man,
Right?
those were the days in wrestling.
Yeah. I mean,
So what does that say about Paul White? Like, so Andre's hands were super massive.
I mean, this motherfucker was huge.
and he was very athletic.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very
how big
athletic
he
for
was?
as big as he was. Super
Oh, yeah.
athletic.
He was probably one of the most.
I could see our listeners now, like, I can get on with this, I can get on that. What the fuck is this wrestling shit they're talking about? What the fuck? Fuck off, guys.
I think
Ugh.
a lot of these people would agree, though. He was a very underrated wrestler.
He was, because Kane.
That was the days of like Kane, the Undertaker, Triple
There was a
H.
lot of-
I mean,
Rock.
Hulk Hogan was still around. I
Val
mean, you had
Venus, Goldust, Goldberg too.
You had-
from those days.
that was the hardest era to be a superstar in, because how many fucking superstars were
Yeah.
in?
Kurt Angle. All
I
of
mean,
it.
you had WWF and WCW
Yep.
separated at that time to where
Yep.
it was two different entities. Sting,
and it sucked that he never. When WCW finally collapsed and all that, and everyone pretty much jumped ship to WWF. WWE, fuck you guys. Yeah. Sting was like the last holdout before he actually made an appearance
Yep.
on the WWF. But getting, Scott Staff and fucking DDP, all those guys. Like, golly, that was cool. The NWO, DX kind of
The red and the white
in a sense,
NWO.
DX grew out of that just because of NWO. Because I don't know if it's true.
D-Generation X.
Yeah, and in D-Generation X, I know that was a WWF thing only, how that was created. It wasn't any of that. But I feel like when WCW merged is kind of, and people can correct me on this, I don't care. I'm not some expert on it. But I feel like, at least how my memory serves, is that's when kind of the Attitude Era really kicked off.
Right.
In its full form is when WCW finally tanked and picked up a couple extra guys from there to come over to WWF, and I feel like that was the real launch pad.
I disagree.
Okay, see, you can disagree. I'm no expert. I'm just saying my memory recollection.
I remember being a kid, and with WWF, it was a huge deal because NWO came out, and it was New World Order. And then they
remember them.
separated, and they went from the black and white to the black and red.
I
Remember,
okay.
and there was
Yeah,
two
yeah, yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
groups.
I remember that.
And there was a lot of shit popping off in wrestling then. Like, there was a lot of, like, attitude shit going on, and a lot of...
Greg's sitting here like, you fucking losers. I was in mosh pits going to goddamn metal concerts while
Probably.
you guys were sitting at home on your couch watching WCW and WWF.
Oh, yeah, I was way into it.
Fucking clowns.
I mean, I watched it a lot, just in a different era. During that era, I was like off on my own already and not really watching a lot of TV. Was too poor for cable and shit.
Okay.
So, and I was working.
I
those
think it was
jobs
on
at
regular
concert
TV,
venues
wasn't it?
and-
On, like, TNT and...
Yeah,
don't know.
WCW was TNT and USA was WWF.
Yep.
At that time.
Yep, back in the day.
Yep.
Like Channel 15 and 18
It
or
was-
something like
it
that.
was
Or,
TNT if you wanted to watch some WCW and USA if you wanted to watch WWF.
No,
That's how it was then.
I was off doing other stuff at that.
he
point
was
in
off
time.
having sex with women.
I was tripping balls, bro. I was doing fucking 3 hits of acid.
He was touching...
going out and just like
He was
in the
touching
woods.
boobs and not watching men wrestle each
Yeah,
other.
it was like I was too good for that.
There was a fair, not too good, just different era.
You know what it is? He's not admitting is he watched it, right? And he saw shirtless men with them big old pecs and boobies.
Kind of turned him on.
And it kind of turned him on. He's like, I gotta get boobies.
I had to go out and do stuff to cancel the chubby, chop wood,
Yep.
mow grass.
Yep. Because, we didn't have it as convenient as, let me get on this website on my cell phone in my hand.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we had to load up our fucking porn on dial-up.
Not even at that time.
Magazines from
dude,
the
it was-
fucking Asian markets.
No, it was getting on fucking Playboy channel on the pay-per-view when it was all scrambled out still, and maybe in like 2 minutes you can catch the look of a boob while it was all and
Bro.
you're trying to watch that shit.
I'll admit it.
And you'd catch a boob and you're like, I saw a boob.
I remember my grandparents like looking at like fucking shopping ads, and you'd see like a bra or like a
Victoria's
lingerie
Secret?
something from the paper.
Right.
And like I remember seeing that like when they're at the table, and I'd be like eating my cereal, fucking staring at this picture, and I would go back to my room and I would whack off. That was a fucking thing.
Victoria's Secret magazines that come
Yeah.
in the mail, those were good
Oh,
ones.
I bet your mom got a lot of Victoria's
that
Secret
was,
magazines.
That was when Tyra Banks, at least for me, like Tyra Banks was the woman for Victoria's
man.
Secret. Oh my God.
the sensual
Favorite
chocolate.
non-pornographic magazine to masturbate to.
Victoria's.
Good Housekeeping. No.
Yep. Pretty much. Just saying.
Bro, I mean,
Everybody
Kmart back in the day, their lingerie
Oh,
section
God,
used to be
Kmart.
pretty fucking lit.
Most people don't even know what Kmart is anymore.
The
I
blue
know.
light special.
Pretty sad.
Blue
Yep.
light special.
Yeah.
Oh,
all day,
fuck.
all day. That was great. You'd fucking go in the store. You'd look for the blue light. You're like, all right, let's go over there real quick.
Yep.
You're in the Sunday
day.
paper trying to get the bra and panty ads from the Sears catalog or whatever, or the Sunday
Damn,
paper.
Sunday paper, man.
What did
that-
we used to say when we were kids? Walmart
That's really-
fell apart. Kmart fell apart because they fucking didn't exist anymore.
You
Sorry,
remember,
man.
You remember when Walmart didn't have food yet?
Nope. Yeah.
Oh,
Like it was just
Before
strictly
it was a
like
super
clothing
center?
store, and
Yeah.
that was
And-
it.
but I remember when
Sporting
Walmart's
goods.
back in the day didn't have like a grocery section and didn't have food.
And
But
it was
the one
considered-
back at my house had like a fucking hot food little thing stuck into
Well,
it, and they had hot dogs and
the
like
thing
different
was,
shit that they
like,
sold.
where Walmart is now, when they started introducing food and all that, they were called super Walmarts.
Yeah.
Yep. They
And
were.
now it's no longer even considered.
They're
that.
all
it's
just
It's just
Walmarts.
Walmart.
Yeah.
You used to have to go to Walmart and Super Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
when people
remember
were
that.
like, they would get like jazzed when they're, oh shit, we're getting a super Walmart in our area. We're not
But
just getting a Walmart. We're getting a super Walmart.
Another thing that's weird though is like Fred Meyer's, where I'm from,
Yeah.
was completely shut down when I was probably like 10, 11 years old.
Oh, wow.
And it was all like Albertsons and different
Freddie-
other things there, like Fred Meyer's. Like there's
Freddie
no,
Fall-Aparts.
there's no, no, that was a, yeah, there's no Safeways, there's no Fred Meyer's, there's no, like Fred Meyer's is like, and then there's like Smith's Marketplace, which is kind of like Fred Meyer's, but.
The McDonald or the Walmart we had before it turned to a super Walmart, before they built a new one and all that, had a McDonald's in it. Little
Yummy.
micro McDonald's.
Back when
Fucking hot and spicy
Big
chicken
Mac,
sounds good.
When a Big Mac was actually a Big Mac.
They served frozen pizzas too.
What?
Yeah.
Back then?
Yep.
In the 50s? Jesus Christ. How did that happen?
Back when your beard was fucking dark.
Right? This is the thing. Okay, Derek, I'm going to tell you something right now. Because you don't date a redhead. You see how the grays are happening on me, right?
Uh-huh.
He's been with hers longer. Mm-hmm. It's the thing of a ginger.
She has been slowly depleting me of my life force for 16 years.
And that's what's happening. I'm going on,
And instead
Less.
of doing it faster each year, she actually backs it off a bit because she wants to prolong my suffering.
I just don't know what's going to happen, though, because my daughter's kind of like a strawberry blonde.
I like
redhead.
it though.
It works. Like it's not like it works.
Yeah,
it's not a
it's
it's
not
not
really
a
a
redhead, but it's like a little strawberry blonde.
Yeah.
Works. So I don't know if she is going to have the soul
You're going to have
sucking.
so much more fucking gray hair
No,
because of
see,
your daughter.
I don't know if it's going to be the full soul sucking capabilities
No.
of my wife, though. That's the
She-
thing.
she's
No,
a
your
day
wife's going to
walker.
soul suck, but your daughter's
So-
going to deplete you.
For listeners' sake here, okay, I am married to a ginger. Greg is also married to a ginger, and Derek is married to a normal person.
I'm not married, sir.
You might as well
by
be.
earthly bounds,
You might
not
as-
by
you-
the law.
Yeah, you
Yes, yes.
you might as well be.
You guys are a monogamous couple of several years.
Yes, and
Facts.
exactly. So
And she's the only one of the three with a soul.
Yeah.
Well, only one soul.
yeah,
See,
like,
ours have many
in Salem.
souls.
In
just none of
Salem,
their
she
own.
would live in Salem,
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
Well, I don't know. She knows too much about like mushrooms and natural remedies and all that. They might think she was a witch.
No,
Burn
no,
her.
no, no, because she would keep it quiet. She's cool like that. The thing is when you're a redhead, it's exposed.
I
They're
mean,
just
she's
gonna
not
assume.
really cool like that. She would fucking pop off. I mean, have you met her?
It's been a while since I've heard Christina hit me in the nuts so hard yesterday.
Yeah. We've kind of backed off the nut thing, but
Oh, you're like, hey, they're getting swollen now.
there's
Like,
only so much they can take. I mean, imagine
having a hard
Mike
time
Tyson hitting the same fucking bag day and day and day and day and day. Like,
I'm having a hard time. Like,
when you're 35 and you're stepping on them, it's a fucking problem.
I'll never know that.
Why ears are very tight up
He's
there, huh?
he's gonna get a tuck.
It's not that they're tighten up there. It's just I still like 25.
He
I'll put it
prac-
that way. I'm like, they're still like 25.
He practices his man kegels.
Yep.
You know, just saying. It's like I look down and I'm like, damn. And then I look at my face and I'm like, whoa, what happened?
He looks back down and he's like,
And then I'm like, hey, I remember you. And then I look up, I'm like, Jesus Christ, who the fuck are you? You know, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
You know, there's a familiarity there.
you've still got 30 more pounds to fucking lose, buddy, before
I-
it looks like it did back
I
then.
could. My wife was actually telling me to throw out my my skinny pants because I got jeans upstairs still that are size 29.
You're never going to fit in those again. When the fuck are you going to wear a 29?
She was that's what she was saying. She says we need to throw those out. I says bullshit. I says I'll you know, they're there.
I'm in a 34, motherfucker.
I'm a pack rat, dude. Like I will wholeheartedly admit I'm a pack rat.
What size you wear now?
Now, I'm like getting to a 33 again.
You will not.
Is that a C cup or a
29.
D cup?
I'd say it's a B
29,
plus.
my
It's a B
ass.
plus.
Yeah.
Because I have some. I got some 32s I can still fit. It's just the brand that you're wearing,
And how stretched out they are.
not even stretched. It's just the brand that you're wearing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same with even shoes.
Well,
Like,
these
I got-
pants, bro,
I
look
got
at these. These are
shoes.
like this, but then they're
whoosh. This is the weirdest
whoosh.
part. I have shoes that I can fit a size 10 perfect. I have other shoes that I fit in 8.5 perfect.
You got the feet of a child.
It just it's the brand of the shoe and the style of the shoe. Boots.
I'm with you on that.
Like if I wear boots, that's the 8.5.
Converse,
that's where
we
I'm wearing
always
8.5, 9.
wear a size down.
If I'm in skate shoes,
For two.
I'm wearing a size 10 perfect. It's it doesn't make any sense. Nike's 9 to 9.5.
They don't
Pretty
make-
much an 11.
If I'm wearing Vans are anywhere between a 9.5 and 10. It makes zero sense. But boots are always it's an 8.5 to 9 for some reason. I don't understand why, but it is what it is. So when people are like, "Oh, how big's your foot?" I don't know, man. Depends on fucking what day it is and what I'm wearing.
How big's your wiener?
That's what I mean. It depends. So I guess it just goes with what I'm wearing. You know, if I'm
It's
wearing
an optical illusion.
yeah, if I'm wearing skate shoes, I'm fucking cock of the walk, bro. But if I'm wearing boots, apparently I'm a diminished human being who should just be in the corner cuckolding.
Driving a truck with a 14-inch
much.
lift.
Yeah, exactly.
It's only 12 and a half.
Just saying.
They tens, but I keep them clean.
Good grief.
Oh boy.
Just
How
saying.
about this? What's something you've said to your boss on the way out of work that normal people wouldn't say to normal jobs bosses?
Go fuck yourself.
Well, I mean, and not got fired or quit.
I've said that to.
Oh,
You
yeah,
just-
I know.
You
but-
should have seen where this fucking dude died.
Oh, yeah, yeah. With
There
your
you go.
previous career.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
You should have seen when that dude fucking died. Not getting fired for that one. Just saying. You should have seen when that fucking dude died, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you
Or
one of the weirdest ones, and then I'll tell you the one I said today.
you should have seen the fucking dick on this dude. It was
Massive.
it was fucking like
Legendary.
it was even
And you don't talk about penises a lot. You've
even
seen a
in
lot of them.
I've seen a lot of dick. It's weird to say that. I've seen a lot of boob and I've seen a lot of dick, but not a lot of vagina. How does that work?
Well,
I don't know.
If you're having to look at that, there's probably a problem.
So how big was his dick? Was it the size of Greg's forearm?
Well, I think
Do you
he's
remember-
referencing the guy in the thing that one time.
Do you remember in Austin Powers when he's like, it's like a baby arm holding an apple?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Take that and throw that out the window.
Oh, wow. It was like Paul
did
Bunyan.
you feel inadequate?
No, I didn't feel inadequate. I was just like, Jesus Christ, that's possible.
Yeah. Have you ever actually had intercourse? Because I don't know a single woman who.
It's kind of where I was at with that one. I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't know that was possible. I didn't even know that was humanly possible. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That poor bastard.
Fucking, he probably didn't get a lot of action. They were probably like, oh, yeah. Ooh. And
Is your
then
back still hurting really bad?
Oh, yeah. Just standing up a little bit.
you got
Sorry.
pegged.
Got our chief mayhem officer over here standing
Yeah,
up.
Derek can't. Apparently, he got pegged a little too hard last night.
Yeah.
and,
No pegging.
No,
That
no.
shit does not go.
He was like,
He's standing over us.
I was
like,
doing some
hunched
cool
right now.
backflips.
It's a little weird looking.
It is. My cord is. Oh.
I heard you even gave it up.
Oh,
yeah.
You were on my cord there, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Break my back.
Oh, that feels good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you
so I never got to one of the weirdest things I've said to my boss, and it's not going to compare to yours, David, but we're talking about hospitality management versus working in a wagon.
yeah.
So it was actually he had his fingers in her butt,
Oh, hello.
Oh, wow.
referencing somebody finger banging somebody's booty hole at the bar.
In the bar.
In the bar.
Wait, in the
Yeah.
bar.
She was wearing a mini skirt.
Like,
I don't know if he realized that he was in door number 2 and was trying to go for door number 1, but was just drunk and didn't know.
Or it was just that loose.
Yeah. The question number 2, why she was
Rotten.com.
letting him do it and not squirming. I guess maybe she just thought he was freaky and she was rolling with it. Who knows?
I could see Homeboy now because I guarantee you she had a fucking log that was just waiting, right?
This goes
I'm
Because she's
sure.
at the bar, right?
Yeah.
She's at the bar. She's got a log that's waiting.
Did you
And
have a
he goes
chocolate bar in there?
Exactly. But see, here's the thing. He's too drunk to know.
Yep.
So he's up in there and he's like, oh, yeah.
He goes to
she's
smell
wet.
his fingers. when
She's wet right now. Like, he's not even looking because he's like this, right? All right. So for everyone, I'm staring at Derek right now, okay? I'm staring. But Greg's over to my right. See how that works? He's like, yeah, oh, fuck yeah. I'm going to drink my beer. Oh, this is great. She's fucking, oh, it's wet as fuck right now. Oh, my God. And I guarantee he pulled that shit
It's a
out.
turd
Is that what
blaster.
you're getting at?
It's a
Is that where
fucking
you're
turd
getting at?
blaster.
There
No,
was just
so
after
that
the fact.
didn't happen. No, unfortunately, that
Bartender's
did not
like, why does
happen.
it smell like shit in here, everybody?
Fucking
Yeah.
turd juice all over.
Well, the funny part is shortly after that, I had to go to them and say, I want you guys to have a great time tonight, but nobody else wants to watch you put your fingers in her butt anymore. So why don't you call it a night? And he laughed it off, and of course, grabbed his wallet and
Went back to the butt.
handed the bartender his debit card.
Fuck you, bro. I'm not in her butt. What are you talking
He
about, man?
he had not washed her hands.
What are you talking about, bro? I'm not in her butt. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm just drinking beer, bro. I'm at the
Yeah.
bar. I'm just drinking beer. I'm sitting,
So-
with her. I'm sitting with her. Sitting with
And,
her. We're all good, man. We're all good.
He paid his tab, used his debit card, didn't wash his hands before he handed it to the bartender.
I'm not going to tip you either, bro.
The bartender didn't flinch, grabs the card, he pays his tab, and leaves.
Did he sign it and shit?
I mean, he may as well have.
Wow.
I told the bartender to go wash I told the bartender to go wash their hands immediately after he walked out the door. I was like, I want you to wash those hands like you've never had to wash your hands more in your life.
And this all goes back to the beginning of the episode where we were talking about butt month. Her
Yeah.
butt week.
See?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude.
Now,
It's a
today,
revolving door.
You know, that used to be something that was like kind of taboo, but apparently
People be eating the butt now, so I don't know.
Are you
how
fucking
taboo
kidding me?
it
I'm
is
from
anymore.
Utah, bro. Girls rather take it up the butt than get it in the vagina. My
Yeah.
whole life growing up because they were still virgins.
It's the back door to having fun before marriage, right?
poop hole
I
Yeah.
came to where we are 5 years ago, and I'm like, whoa, more people aren't into butt stuff.
Yeah. So today,
I mean, where we're from, a lot of people are into butt stuff. Let's be fair, but I'm talking about a man and a woman. Not,
it's the thing.
yeah.
You know, it's a man and a wife. It's fuck off. Get away from me. What are you thinking? When it's a dude and a chick, different story.
When it's a dude and a dude,
I
I
don't-
got a lot of it here.
Well, and that's the thing. It could be a dude and a dude in a lot of situations now. It could be.
Yeah.
at least it wasn't a dude and a dude finger banging his butthole
Hey,
at the bar.
hey,
'Cause that
hey.
would have been slightly
pretty
more
disgusting.
awkward.
Hey,
It's
it-
pretty disgusting.
It could be a chick
Dudes
and
are
a chick
gross.
with.
Technically, yeah, it could be a yes.
It could be a toaster and a My Little Pony.
No, I'm not going to accept that. There's none of those pronouns.
the
on
brave
this.
little toaster.
No.
And Blanky.
The little toaster who could.
The one time my kid was like, I'm going to identify as a TV, I'm like, we fucking stop there.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Buddy system stops at the pool.
You
I'm
could
not
be a
supporting
he,
you.
a she, a fucking them, that, her, whatever you want, but you're not going to be a fucking TV.
I
Yeah.
identify as hot sauce.
Well, you don't eat a lot of it. You got Hell's Kitchen hot sauce. You got other hot sauce.
They're okay.
So today my final.
No, they're okay. It's the thing is like flavor, like hot sauce. It may be hot at the end of the day, which they're hot, but it's the flavor behind it. You know,
That's true.
it's got to have good flavor at the same time.
Flavor
So when you're sitting there and
you're the
you're
one.
dying, when you're dying and your fucking face is melting off, at least you can say to yourself, "This tastes really good." At the same time, like you have that memory of that it tasted good as you slowly melt away.
Facts.
Facts. Boardroom banter ale? What? What are you doing?
I am fucking getting out of the way of this. Fucking, I see the look in his eyes. He was going to throw it all at the pile.
It didn't even pick up on the microphone, bro.
Barely, I know.
I know.
Well, if I had thrown it at the pile, I would have, but there's glasses there, and I didn't want to be responsible for that.
Glasses? Where?
Right there.
I got
Drinking glasses.
Ooh, I like drinking glasses. Beer goggles?
So coming full circle here, the thing I said to our boss person before I walked out the door was...
That is a really full circle, by the way.
Yeah, it was a very, very wide circle. The thing I said to him before I walked out the door
It's an
was...
ellipses.
Hey,
is what it
so
is.
I've got beer in my car, and I'm going to go drink it. See you tomorrow.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
I used to do that.
And then I tried to say, I've got beer and I'm going to go drink it too. And he was like, it's not time to leave.
Yeah.
Not time to leave.
Yeah, there was like 7 more minutes or something stupid.
like-
And I was like,
that.
fuck you. I'm leaving too.
That like their way of saying I want to drink with you?
No, they're
Oh.
fucking squares. Or they're into different
No,
things.
thank you. No, thank you.
I got to pee.
What?
He said,
This is why you should
have to
wear
pee.
an adult diaper.
No, I'm going to get a catheter.
Oh, you're
condom
a
cath.
condom cath? Yeah. I mean, that'd be the
It's
smart
only
way.
weird if you're looking at my wiener while I'm standing
Yeah,
up
but
and
I
peeing
just look
into
down
it.
at the back of your
could you imagine if he just stops talking all of a sudden and starts focusing real hard?
Wow, you ruined the castle, bro.
The boardroom
wasn't
banter
much of a
castle.
Jesus.
All right, I'm muting him.
You can mute him. He's worthless right now.
Mutiny.
Just get out of here. Go do your fucking 5-second pee, bro.
You're going to hurt his feelings, David.
Oh, I'm sorry. 6.3 seconds.
He times it, bro.
He's rebuilding the boardroom banter castle.
Oh, and he's adding a tower.
Look at that tower.
Prison tower.
highest tower in the...
He's going to grow his hair out really long and lower it to his Prince Charming at the bottom.
Exactly.
It's going to be the hair on
I
his
need
nuts,
to
though.
see the face of my rest.
This moment not brought to you by Pfizer. Pfizer, fuck shit up.
Yes. I really hope the microphone picked that up. So, for listeners right now, since we are an audio-only podcast at the moment, we have goals, we have aspirations, but, baby steps.
Yeah.
Derek was trying to rebuild the Boardroom Banter Castle. Didn't happen. He how did he even dump that? How did that happen?
Well, there's the whole lack of hand-eye coordination.
Apparently.
From years of aggressive masturbation.
Oh my god. See what I mean?
Yeah, no. That was 4.7.
That was
Did you count Mississippi?
That was not a 6.3 second piss right there.
You did not say
Jesus
Mississippi.
Christ.
I don't got a garden snake to shake.
Boy.
That was about you said 6.3. That was like 4.2, dude.
It was under 30 seconds.
All I know is
It was under 30 seconds.
You went out the door and
Stop! You guys were talking, and then you said we're going to record.
Maybe-
Then
maybe-
you said we're going to record this time because you guys forgot to record by the time I left.
Maybe,
and then you're like, "Oh, we're going to do this," and now David's trying to backtrack.
Maybe it's like the TARDIS. Okay.
Why are you defending your urination length of time?
I don't know.
Maybe it's like the TARDIS.
I am a TARDIS. Thanks.
I don't know.
Is that like a reptar of the fucking TARDISes?
Okay, so I already know you don't know Doctor Who on your end over there, Derek.
Not too
Greg,
much, no.
Any Doctor Who in your life?
Not a lot, no.
Okay. So,
the TARDIS.
Well, the TARDIS, you can
Tartar sauce.
It's kind of a... Not only is it bigger on the inside, okay, all you fucking...
Oh, that's what
You
the fuck are
Whoians
you
out
watching?
there.
That's
All
not
of you
Doctor
Whoians.
Who.
That's what she said.
But it's kind of like a time travel-y in a way. Like, you can step in, step out, and it could be two
Yeah.
totally different time frames.
You
so
sure
maybe,
do step in and step out with those
maybe he stepped in and... Wow. My wife is so rude. She just came in and flipped us off.
Why?
She was showing you something on a monitor.
She was showing the fact that she got our kid up in the crib by herself tonight.
Wow.
and then flipped you off.
I know.
But
Like
no, that's awesome. You
I
should
should.
be
That's
thanking
like
her.
high five material right
Yeah,
there. But she
no.
flips me off instead and walks away.
You
well,
should go
that's
high five her.
That's how she says I love you, David.
That's my wife.
Yeah.
You know what that means, right?
She's pegging you tonight.
Yes, butt stuff for David.
Butt stuff in the opposites.
It's that month.
Oh boy.
Hey, I'm just. You know what? That's starting to look like the never-ending story right there.
Atreyu.
See, I'm telling you. Okay, so Derek has decided to rebuild the Boardroom Banter Ale Castle.
And it's coming along quite well. I'm pretty impressed
Yeah.
with his design, actually.
Yeah, it's like he's played with Legos in his life.
I know.
That's a little
I know
crooked.
he's eating them.
Yeah, he's fucking definitely.
I shoved 6
the only
M&Ms
reason he
up my
ate him
nose
is because
one
he
time.
liked how it felt when he shit him out.
No, I
kinda
shoved 6
scrubs
M&Ms
you
in my
from the
nose.
inside.
Yeah,
out.
no, he liked the corners coming out of his. He liked how it scrubbed against his butthole. Is what it was.
He knew he was clean
Yeah.
at that point.
Well, and you know what? It's better than fiber.
Yeah.
So anyone, if you want some great medical advice, eat the 8-piece Lego, swallow it down. Don't chew on it. Just swallow it down whole. A couple of them. And if you want to talk about fiber, you can get fiber out of your diet immediately.
All right, there we go.
It's scrubbing everything.
It's complete.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. That's
It's like a McMansion.
it's almost bringing a tear to my eye right now.
It's pretty good.
It is
saying,
quite a beautiful sight.
Like, wow.
For a second, it took on the
It's
form
beautiful.
of a
Fergie.
unicorn
And Fergie.
in Fergie.
That was so much work.
Dick move.
Wow.
Dick move, David.
You're going to have to pick all those up later.
You're going to have a minion in here stomping on them tomorrow. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Was that the breaking of the sound for Boardroom Banter? Or
Breaking.
Breaking of the sound.
no, I don't know. That
Sound
was
of
just,
silence?
No, that was pretty good.
Breaking
Like,
of
all
the sound barrier.
That
It
was
was,
like the end of an episode. We can
that's-
use
Yeah.
that sound right there.
That's what you
like
call
all the
a,
beer cans just hitting the floor like that. Like we're done.
If it even picked it up.
Mic drop.
It's
I
called,
feel like it did.
I feel like it picked it up.
It's called
I felt that. Like I didn't feel it, but I heard that pretty good.
It's called a
today.
judo chop.
Judo chop.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you ever learn how to do a judo chop, it's deadly. It will end the life of most things on this earth. Most things.
Not most things.
You're not
Maybe.
most things.
Maybe most.
Moist things.
Moist.
Moist things.
You know, there's that. No. Wow. Jenga, bro. Derek has done something I didn't know was possible. Wow.
How much money will you give me if I can hit the third can down?
Ooh,
And have
he's
the
going,
other cans.
don't do the
Yeah.
pounder. Don't do the pounder. You're going to ruin it.
That's a 16-ounce boardroom banter ale can at the very top. Can he do it? Seems to be leaning a little to the left. It must be right-handed.
It's a 16 on the base.
Oh,
and
that's a double
He's got
fister,
three
Derek.
12s. Oh, come on, guy.
The base is thrown off.
Come on, guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting a little
Okay.
a little snaky there.
Yeah. All right. He's starting with a base of 2 16s, and he's going with 3 12s. All right. Two
I
are on.
see.
Two are on. We're going for a third. Oh, fuck. Okay. Perfectly balanced. That's amazing.
So if I can judo chop
pretty
the
fucking-
third
it really-
can out of there.
it looks like something out of a Dr. Seuss novel.
That
I'm
looks-
going to say, you know.
You know how hard it is to balance it in two
Maybe even
shot
Tim
glasses
Burton.
at the bottom?
That's a Tim Burton movie
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it just popped out of the ground in Halloween Land.
That's how my wiener curves.
Oh.
With the bend in the middle.
Wow, you should see a
Kinda.
Did you
It's-
dislocate it?
What are you
No,
talking
that's why
about?
they like me.
If that's his wiener, that's a 3-way bend, bro.
Right?
It's a three-way.
You need to see a specialist.
Yeah, you got a roto-rooter going on there.
Hard to fill
I
things.
mean, you know,
I feel like I can get one more.
that's
That's what she said.
yeah. Are you sure you haven't seen a doctor about that?
I've seen many.
Oh,
They call you broke dick in the locker room.
wow. Oh, 2 16s in a shot. Okay, so here's the setup for everybody. Okay, it's a large shot glass. Okay, wide mouth
On top of
We'll put
another.
it that way. It's a wide mouth shot glass. 2 16-ounce boardroom banter
There's
ales.
2 shot glasses.
But you know,
I mean, it throws it off.
Okay, there's 2 shot glasses, 2 wide mouths. They're stacked on one another with 2 16-ounce boardroom banter ales. Plus, right now he's got 4 stacked on that as well. So he's got a really good base. I mean, that's a 32-ounce base. I mean, you know, let's see. Does he
And
got
here
it?
comes number 5.
I feel like we need.
Docking sequence
Wow,
complete.
he's got. Okay, I feel like we need that. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music right now?
Right? I know. Where is that?
Yeah, it's definitely not that.
No. Is it?
Um,
No.
I mean, that works.
And that has been.
That was pretty good.
I mean, it fell.
Yeah.
that was
music-
pretty good, though.
That was a good stack. Maybe,
It all swiveled on the bottom there.
maybe we should like save those and we'll do Jenga later.
Right.
We'll
All
do
right.
can Jenga.
Beer Jenga. If it falls, you got to drink it.
But we have to make all the letters match up on the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have to drink how many fell?
Or take as
that
many
even-
shots as many fell as gin.
Ooh.
Oh God, get out of here with that.
Are you trying to kill me?
Yeah, I literally just threw up in my mouth.
Yeah.
And you're a gin guy.
Oh, gin? All
I
right.
said gin. You take as many shots that fell of gin.
Yeah.
Huh.
Eh.
I don't know.
Jaeger?
Be testing out that
I
bunk
do some
bed in your
Jaeger.
extra room.
I can't even smell Jaeger.
Yeah, I
Even
do
if it's
Jaeger.
frozen.
No, if I even catch a whiff,
Oh.
I get nauseous instantly.
Same thing with tequila for me.
I drink way too much.
If I smell
Jaeger.
any tequila, I'll just throw up.
Jaeger bombs.
Minus that, oh God, even Red Bull. I could smell Red Bull on a table across from me, and it makes me nauseous. I can't do it. But as far as tequila goes, minus the one at my wedding, because you couldn't.
Yes, that one was good.
You couldn't smell that tequila.
I do
That
agree.
was
That one was
delicious.
very good.
It was.
I didn't even know
don't-
that was tequila when he gave it to me.
It was water.
It was smooth.
It was water.
Yeah.
That so anyone that's a tequila drinker, maybe you can throw this down into a comment section, email us, whatever it is. It was tequila.
Your tequila still sucks.
It was clear.
It will
tequila.
never be this.
Obviously, it was
kind of
clear.
tequila.
It was dead clear, but it literally went down like water. There was no burn. There was no nothing. You literally threw it down in the back of your throat. You drank it, and you said, and you looked at him, and you're like, "That's not tequila."
And it came.
David
out of
went
a-
around to every table, taking
it
a
was
shot
not-
with everybody, saying the exact same thing, and
Because
then
it
he
was
was
not
wasted.
tequila.
It was a dark blue bottle, wasn't it?
I thought it was a light blue,
It's the thing. I
like
never
a
saw
turquoise blue.
No, I never saw the bottle. I don't know what the bottle looks like or anything like that. All I know is that tequila went down like water, like cold water.
Yes,
and
it
that was
did.
it. There was nothing else behind it. But boy, oh boy, did it fuck you up after you had about, I don't know.
Well,
how many.
David had like 12 shots.
Oh,
but-
there was that, There was that, and I got married on that, and hey, I still read my vows, and
yeah,
I
you
did,
did quite well.
I did quite well, and I keep having to remind my wife, yin to my yang.
Yes.
Like, you are the yin to my yang. You are everything that I am not. You like to talk. I fucking hate talking, minus on a podcast. This
Yeah.
is I have to work myself up for this. Takes a little
Yeah.
bit. I'm like, okay, talk.
Yeah.
Here we are.
You got it.
I do. And people are like, I don't understand it because you sound like you're such like a natural talker and an extrovert and blah blah blah. And like, no, bitch, introvert at best.
I'm pretty sure I talk in my sleep.
I fart in my sleep.
I do that too.
I don't.
I might have to cut quick.
I
It's in
don't
my back. Soon.
do like a flat stretch.
Oh, it's past.
Yeah.
Is it your hip or mid back, lower upper back? What is it? In there.
Point to where the
on.
vagina has grown
Hold on,
on
I'm
your back.
gonna try and see if I can get.
Oh boy.
Greg popped it earlier, but
I'm gonna try and see if I can get Derek to stretch. It's more of a hip stretch, but who knows? Maybe it's hip that's.
Should we just cut it?
Fuck no,
for the
you
night?
can sit
No?
here and commentate on
Okay,
this.
okay.
well, it's
Commentate.
almost time too.
It is almost time. I get that.
All right,
But-
5 minutes.
You can try and commentate on this one here.
Okay.
You just popped all sorts when you just stood up. I wish that my body did that.
All right.
So you have hip stretches. Okay. One is you take
David has just moved into the flamingo form, the cross flamingo. It looks like a really weird way to poop in the woods. You definitely have to have something to lean on, but I understand the theory behind that position. That would be the cross-legged, slightly butt spread flamingo pose. Now there's the awkward grab your boob and stretch your arm out like you're a sprinkler move. Back into the squatty poop in the woods, but with a hand in the back added for some zazz. Yeah.
No, it's not even really.
Okay.
Like, I can. It's just like up here. It's just a good run.
All right. Now we have a dance battle. Yeah. And that's how, instead of wiping, that's how you shake it off when you're in the woods if you don't have any toilet paper. Yeah. Okay.
Apparently, okay, so I could not cure Derek of his ailments, but it is what it is.
Well, many doctors
tried.
have tried.
I tried.
He was admitted that one time.
Many psychiatrists have tried.
They put the straight jacket on him for a while, but he still found a way to touch his pee-pee through it
Ooh, yeah.
publicly. Well,
That's
gentlemen,
why I like going to a doctor's office because you're hoping it's a chick.
God damn it, Derek! It's not that kind of appointment. Put your clothes back on. You're at a fucking dentist appointment.
We're just looking at a cavity, dude.
Why do you have your underwear off right now?
I'm trying to look at a cavity too.
Ooh, buddy, bread.
Oh, buddy.
UPS has got a delivery for you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of the board, who are bored, I'm sure. Who knows? It's banter and it's bored. I don't care. I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore.
If you listen to all of us, you're the true champ.
You are.
Yeah.
You know, if you've gone this far, like, thank you. Hopefully you'll stick around with us.
It'll get better.
We have a lot more things planned down the pipeline here. At some point, we would like to go with a video format. Yes, these are zones. I'm getting in the zone, dude. And we also, at some point, with your support, I'm going to try and get into some sketch comedy as well.
Oh, yeah. I could do some.
At some point down the line here. That would be another goal of ours with Boardroom Banter. So if you enjoyed the episode, stick around. We have a few more to come your way. A lot more, actually, to come your way.
Word to your mother.
Exactly. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sign off tonight. Have a good one.
See you later.